See if they did it right. They did it right. Okay, so let's get started on the readings now that I've complained. But like I said, if you guys have some Amazon complaints, please leave it in the comments. I would love to see it. Let's get started with Gemini, okay? All right, Gemini. So what does Spirit want you to know? What messages do you need to know right now? I want to finish these up so that I can get the sub-only readings done. The sub-only readings are, what are they hiding from you? Okay, Gemini. What do you need to know right now? What does Spirit want you to know right now? All right, my Geminis, we have the Six of Swords. Okay, I think that is a Gemini card if I'm not mistaken. And we've got the Five of Wands. So Gemini, you might be running away from drama or competition. Let's get a little bit more about this. Nine of Swords. Okay, love, that's a lot of swords. That's a lot of air energy. So it seems like, Gemini, you're very stressed out about something. And I did recently get a positive reading for you. So I do hope that whatever situation you guys are going through is resolving. Good morning, Warrior Queen. Good morning, Diamond Love. And let me see some more of our best and familiars. Good morning, Chanel. Good morning, everyone. Okay, we've got the Sun card. So you're stressed out, but it looks like there's a good time coming towards you. But it might depend on a decision, okay? So it looks like you're really overthinking right now. And, I don't want to say overthinking. Maybe you're thinking just the right amount about something that's very important in your life, Gemini? It could be. Let's get some more cards and see what has got Gemini stressed out and what this beautiful thing is in the middle, okay? I mean, girls, we all know what the beautiful thing is in the middle, right? Okay, let's keep going. Spirit, please help me clarify these cards and give me the energy for this reading for my beautiful Geminis. All right, my love. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. You're stressing out about a Queen of Pentacles. You might be stressing out about some sort of commitment. Right under that is the Four of Wands. That could be marriage. That could be a house. When I cut the deck, we've got the Empress. Okay, wow. Okay, so some of you could be stressing out about a partner that you have. You could be married right now, or, you could be stressing out about somebody that you see commitment with, and that person is in Empress energy, okay? Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups. Okay, so Gemini, I'm going to read this like you're the one who wants to give a love offer. But for some of you Geminis, this could be switched, and all of this energy that I'm picking up on is energy coming towards you. So you're going to read this, take what I'm saying as it fits for you. And if it doesn't fit at all, don't make it fit, okay? But it looks like you probably are stressing out because you really want to make a love offer to somebody, or you just want to make some sort of romantic gesture. Sun card is clarified by the Five of Cups, okay? It's a really great card. Something made you very happy, and maybe right now you don't have access to that thing, and you're feeling very lonely and regretful and remorseful. Two of Swords is clarified by the King of Swords. So the King of Swords here, I think, might be you, Gemini. It is definitely Gemini energy, the King of Swords. And it might be you saying, I need to make a decision here, and maybe I need to make a head over heart decision. That head over heart decision may be for you to understand that you want to do this, but maybe you shouldn't do it. And that's why you're kind of hemming and hawing here. What should I do? What should I do? Okay, there might be something here that's stopping you from making a love offer to somebody that makes you very, very happy. Okay? All right, let's clarify some more. So, Spirit, please help me clarify these cards and also give me the energy for this reading for Gemini. Well, let's put the deck up right. Let's try that first, okay? Okay, so the Judgment came out for you, Gemini. We're going to keep that on the side. For some of you, this could be a reconciliation, but really, when I'm seeing these three cards together, Gemini, whatever this decision is that you have to make, it's a doozy. And I think that you're trying to approach this from a logical perspective. Good morning, Tina. How are you, love? Yeah, just in time for Gemini. So, Tina, since you came in, let me recap a little bit, okay? We see the energy for Gemini here, and I'm reading it as if Gemini wants to if Gemini wants to make a love offer or have a romantic interest in somebody, but you're really stressed out about it. And Tina, let me say too that you can reverse this if you want to, because I don't know if this energy is coming towards you or if this is the energy that you're putting out. So it could be either way around, but if it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Okay. All right, so looks like you have a romantic interest in somebody and this person makes you really happy, but this is for all my Geminis, not just Tina, guys, okay? But there's something regretful that happened here. Maybe you don't have access to this person right now. Maybe you're missing this person. And, you know, with the Five of Cups, we could be regretting something. Like I said, guys, if this is switch, go ahead and switch it because this is going to be what you need to know, you know, right now. It's not, I don't know whose energy is what, okay? And finally, we see the Two of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Judgment. This is all about making a very important decision. And I just keep seeing the cards of make that decision, and use your head, use your logic. And that is Gemini, okay? The King of Swords is absolutely Gemini. So there's this really big decision that you guys have to make here, okay? And I think it has to do with something that's going to make you happy. The Knight of Cups doesn't just have to be a relationship. It could also be a partnership in business. But it seems here that even though this venture can make you very happy, my Geminis, you are seriously trying to look at it from a logical perspective here. Okay, so help me clarify this. Wow, another one. Hierophant. For some of you, this is as serious as, you know, marriage or finding a new job or enrolling in school, changing your school program. It's going to be that serious, okay? So at the back of the deck, we've got the Five of Wands. So there's drama here. There may be other people involved in this decision, and a lot of other people's opinions are mattering to you. And that can be a really bad thing. And it also can, you know, be a really good thing too. Like, let's say that you're thinking about changing your major in college and your family pays for your college, and you're going to discuss with them, listen, guys, I want to make maps for a living. I want to become a geography major. And your mom and dad are like, motherfucker, you were an accounting major. You will always have a job in accounting. You know, what kind of job are you going to get in map making or something like that? And I mentioned this because that was me. Okay. I wasn't accounting though. I was literacy. All right. You know, that you may need a little input about the reality of a situation. Okay, so let's clarify, please. Knight of Cups is the Nine of Wands. So you have a lot of trepidation. There's something that you want to move towards, and maybe you've even failed at this thing. Like maybe you tried to start a business or something, a restaurant, a food truck or something like that. Maybe you've done it and you haven't been successful in it many times, but you feel like you could try again. This definitely applies. Definitely applies. Four of Pentacles for the Five of Cups. This is about being closed off and holding on at the same time, okay? And the Four of Cups here. For some of you with that Four of Cups showing up, there's this fear that if you try something, especially if it has to do with romance, like if you go to somebody and say, hey, you know, maybe we've done this before and it hasn't really worked out, but I'd like to try again. You're afraid that this person, it's like you're saying, like, I know this person is going to say no. I know this person is not going to be interested. Or for some of you, this is saying, I'm splitting up with somebody and, you know, I'll never find another love again. Or if I don't take this opportunity and work, another one won't come to me. Let's clarify the Judgment and the Hierophant a little bit, okay? Please, Spirit, help me clarify this Judgment card. So this is what you need to know. Yeah, I understand, Gemini Babish. I do. Page of Wands for the Judgment, and for the Hierophant, we've got a Hanged Man. I feel like the Page of Wands is actually saying for you to really make a decision here. Like, come on. At first I wanted to say, like, you know, take your time. And I really do encourage people to take their time and make their decisions, because making a big decision, and this does look like it's a serious thing, could, you know, need a little time. You might need a little guidance for this. The Hierophant here with the Hangman is suggesting, in fact, to take your time. It's like two conflicting messages. I wonder if it's about two different things. Tell me, is this one of these about love, one of these about work? Help me clarify, please. Take your time. So maybe this is saying that perhaps you're rushing in this, and it can be fixed. You know, like you can, you know, get what you want in this, but take your time. You know, the Temperance is a time card all day long, and it suggests that time is needed in a situation. The Hierophant with the Hanged Man here too also is suggesting that, you know, put a pause, stop this for a second, pause and consider, okay? And maybe even the Hierophant is saying to consult a lawyer, consult somebody that you really trust, consult somebody that is learned, educated in something. Page of Wands. I think it's saying, I think the Page of Wands is coming up because I think it's saying don't be hasty. Don't, you know, make any decision really quickly. Give yourself the courtesy of time. Okay, Gemini? All right, I think that's the message, okay? Because that's like really interesting how that came out, how the Page of Wands just kept coming out. It's sort of, I think it's sort of showing that like you may sense some urgency in this, but maybe this is so serious that you really do need to just step back and take some time, okay? So my Geminis, I hope that reading resonated with you. If somebody's rushing you to make a decision, or if you just feel compelled to rush and make a decision, I think that, you know, the universe really wants you to process it. And let's move on. Let's move on to Taurus, okay? There's that sun coming out. Listen, I asked for a cloudy day. Also, I got munchkins. So Dunkin' Donuts, by the way, y'all need to give me some coins because I get Dunkin' Donut all the time, okay? Now, I got 5 munchkins for Axel to share with his friends, but I'm gonna eat them. So don't tell Axel, okay? I've been wanting sweet food a lot lately.